Could you tell us the first thing that you thought about when you landed in Houston?
Food. I mean, I came from Austin to Houston. We rode the tour bus, which, I'm on my Say It Like You Mean It tour. So it's big and it's pink and it attracts a lot of attention. And, we're on a 17-city tour. So Houston is our 8th city. And when we got here, I said, well, let's continue with the Tex-Mex, the Cajun. I'm a foodie and it's been fun eating my way through 8 cities so far, and we still have a bunch more to go. It's 17 cities. We're going to LA and Chicago and Sacramento and Birmingham, Alabama. And I'm doing things. Here in Houston, I'm doing a mall appearance today at the Memorial City Mall at 2:30. And I'm going to be doing a mini presentation of the Wendy Williams show, including Hot Topics and Ask Wendy and the whole bit. And these mall presentations have been going very well. In Birmingham, I'm not doing a mall presentation. I'm judging a pulled pork or a barbecue. Which they it's like a big deal. I'm going to fairs around the country and all kinds of stuff. It's just my way of ingratiating myself in with the particular city that I'm in, but also, most importantly, thanking people for supporting the show because, the shows get canceled all the time. Good shows get canceled all the time, I enjoy doing the Wendy Williams show, and we're going into our 3rd season on September 12th, and it's a miracle. It's a miracle. So I want to thank people up close, and we thought the best way to do it, to celebrate season 3, it's better than billboards, it's better than commercials. Why not just have the bus and tour the country? And I'm also looking to attract new Wendy watchers because you can never have enough people watching your show. And so hopefully they will be curious by this pink bus or this big woman in the mall or the woman that they see on their local morning shows, and they'll want to give me a try. And then they'll want to stay. And then we'll get a 4th season. That's how it works. Yeah.
Great. Do you feel that your accolades, experience in media, and present opportunities have set the standard for you to exceed expectations?
I don't think really it's the accolades. I think it's the person behind, which would be me. I was just trying to explain this to our son. He's 10, but he's already being very thoughtful about where he wants to go to college. And I told him, Kevin, back in my day, and I'm 47, back in my day, I was so impressed. I graduated from Northeastern University in Boston. Which is an average school, and average is okay because I turned out better than average. Whereas, I've got very good girlfriends who went to MIT and Harvard and graduated, and they did not really live up to an MIT and Harvard degree. Do you understand what I'm saying? So their accolades are, regarding their education are fabulous, and what they ended up being was, mediocre but happy. Mediocre's good, and for me, I went to an average school and ended up being above average in terms of what was expected of me. So when you talk about the accolades, I don't really think it's the accolades. Yeah, I'm a New York Times bestseller. I have 5 books out, but I think it's the woman. It's the drive that I have to make things happen, because all my life really could have been is a midday radio personality in a mediocre market. Instead, I spent 23 years in radio, and in New York, which is the #1 market, and I put down quite a body of work, and then I was inducted into the National Radio Hall of Fame, which is it's a big deal. It doesn't get you any more money, but what it does get you is bragging rights that, as a woman, I'm only one of a few women, and as a black, I'm only one of 2 blacks. So, it's a big deal. But I have that kind of drive, and I have that tenacity, and I've always been an independent thinker, and I've had more bosses than I can tell you in my life to throw water on my dreams. And I've had boyfriends that haven't believed and been jealous of, me, so you break up with them. And parents who did not understand what I was doing, so as opposed to learning to understand, discouraged, like my parents love me, but they didn't get it. So because it was foreign to them that I was in radio and that I wanted to do this media, they decided that they weren't going to even, Now they're my biggest fans. They come on the show. I love them. I love them for hating because their hate drove me to create.
So any teasers about the upcoming season?
Well, What I can say is that we're not changing anything. You know, there'll be more wigs, more Ask Wendy, more celebrity guests, more hot topics.
Anything in conjunction with any shoe labels?
When I do something with shoes, they're going to be way more affordable, but the heels stay. Yes. Thank you.
Thank you.